at point of view. What is point of view? What does that mean? Does anybody know? Well, it says there, what did Ariana just read? It says, point of view, two sides to every story. Talia, what do you think point of view means? I don't have to wait for you.
It means, it kind of means like opinion, like it's your opinion on something. Like for example, you see a dog, some people might think it's cute, some people might think it's ugly.
So one person's point of view is that it's cute, one person's point of view that it's ugly. Tyler.
It's perspective.
What do you mean by that?
Like on Miss LaRue's side and then Ike's side, like so I don't want to go, and then Miss LaRue's side, like you have to go.
Okay, that's good.
Point of view is like it's their own opinion to something.
Okay, your own opinion, kind of saying what Talia was saying. Emma, what do you think?
The way they see a problem.
The way you see so the way I might see the problem is different than the way you might see the problem. Who has ever been in a fight with your parents or friends, and you're like, no, this is what happened, and they're like, no, this is what you were doing. And it's like, they don't listen to your side of the story, they only think, it's like, what their side is right, but your side is wrong. Who has ever experienced that? So you already know what point of view is, because your point of view is different than your parents or your friends, right? Sophia, what else?
Like they don't agree with you, or they have a different side of the question.
Okay, so back to our story. It says Mrs. LaRue's side, I'm at my wit's end, and then Ike's side is I'm misunderstood. Well, we don't know what he's misunderstood about. We're gonna find out. But what is she at her wit's end about? What did we read? What was the first thing? Go back to that page. Look in the article. What is the first thing, Brandon? What does it say?
He chases the neighbor's cats.
Chases neighbors cats. What else does he do? Jaden.
He howls whenever she's away.
Whenever she's away. What else? Anything else? Cody?
He tore her favorite camel's hair coat.
Just so you know, camel's hair coat means that the coat was made out of camel fur. So it's saying that my best camel-haired coat. So it's just a specific coat that she has that was probably expensive. So, just write tore favorite coat, I would say, right? We don't need to write that whole thing. Okay, so in the story, we're gonna find Ike's side of the story, right? We know what her side of the story is about how she feels about Ike. Do you think she's feeling good about him? She thinks he's a good dog and that he's doing all the right things? I mean, if you listen to the quotes, she's like, I'm at my wit's end. I love Ike, but I'm afraid he's quite spoiled. Well, it seems like she's not happy, right, with what's going on here. My question to you that came up to me was like, whenever my dog howls when I'm away, it's because I'm not there. And my dog is sad.
Because you love you. That's why.
Do you think there's a reason why he might steal food then? What do you think, Ethan?
I think maybe because Mrs. LaRue doesn't feed him enough.
Maybe he doesn't feed her enough. What about chasing neighbors' cats? John Matassa, what do you think?
Maybe that's what he does when he's bored when she's gone.
Yeah, maybe that's what he does when he's bored. Okay, so we said the howls one. What about tearing a favorite coat? Is there anything?
Yes.
Noah thinks. Okay, Noah, what do you think?
If you look on the first page.
If you look on the first page.
The picture shows the dog pulling her across the street, but if you look, a bus is about to run into her.
Huh.
So I think he's trying to get her away, and she fell because he pulled her away from the bus.
I guess we'll find out, right? It looks pretty accurate to me. Okay, who would like to keep reading? So what happened with the food? What happened? So her side of the story is that what? What did it say, Brianna?
I kept stealing food off the kitchen counter.
And what does it say? Were you really upset about the chicken pie? You know, you might have discussed it with me. You could have said, Ike, don't eat the chicken pie. I'm saving it for dinner. Would that have been so difficult? So did he think that he stole the food?
No.
So what is his side of the story then? What is his side? Julius.
We probably thought that it was all for him, or
Yeah, I would say. Okay, so let's write that down. So, zooming in. Ike assumed the food was for him?
Yeah.
What else? Anything else? Sophia.
Maybe if he goes away for like a while, he was trying to be cute or something.
What do you mean?
Like sometimes when when dogs are alone for a long time, they try to act cute. Like when you come back. So like maybe he was trying to be cute, but it wouldn't upset Miss LaRue.
Okay, let's write that as a question then. Maybe he was trying to be cute. And you're okay if you go on to the next line. What page was that?
301.
301.
Okay. Finish writing it up. Who would like to read next?
Dear Miss LaRue, I'd like to clear up some misconceptions about the Hippins cats. First, they are hardly the little angels Miss Hipkins make them out to be. Second, how should I know what they were doing out on the fire escape in the middle of January? They were being a bit melodramatic, don't you think? The way they cried and refused to calm down. It's hard to believe they were really sick for 3 whole days, but you know cats. Your dog, Ike.
Okay. So her side is that he chases the neighbor's cats. What's his side of the story to this situation that occurred? Brady.
He was trying to help them get down because they might get sick.
Okay. So he was being a good neighbor, right?
Yeah.
So Ike was trying. What did you say again, Brady?
To help the cats down to make them not get sick.
Do you think that this actually happens in real life? That we just assume that dogs are chasing cats because they're being mean, but they're actually trying to be nice and help them?
I think I see that. They all licks some of my cat's ears every day.
Yeah.
My dog and my cat love each other.
Yeah.
It's the exception to the rule then, right? John Matassa, what do you think?
I think Ike was trying to figure out what the cats were doing.
Maybe trying to figure out what they were doing. Not enough room in these boxes. What page was this on?
302.
302. I don't know. I mean, why would the cats be up there for 3 days anyways? Brianna.
Actually, I have something to say about
Go for it.
cats and dogs. Actually, my aunt's cat and dog, the first time my aunt's dog found her cat when he was stuck somewhere, and the second time he was hiding and was choking, and he went on his back and started going like this with his paw and stopped him from shaking with his thing. The cat was it?
Okay.
The dog ate that.
Noah's prediction, true or false?
True.
Nice, Noah. Okay. His prediction was what?
The Ike say the picture. My observation was that Ike. It looked like Ike was saving her from the truck.
In the beginning, that first picture, let's go back to it. I already see some people writing. I like it. Ooh. On that first page, if you notice, the bus is coming. And he's pulling her across the street. What does it say? Another thing, who will help you cross the street while I'm away? You know you have a bad habit of not looking both ways. Think of all the times I've saved you. Well, does she think that she's being saved?
No.
What does she think he's doing?
Being bad.
Being annoying. I hate when my dog pulls me and it feels like my arm is going to go out of my socket of my shoulder. Maybe my dogs were saving me too. Concerned? Okay. So, what do we have? Oh, this is the last one, my favorite coat. So what do I put there then? What should I put? Natalie. She said never mind. Well, this is definitely page what? 304, I know that. Chloe.
I think I thought Ike was trying to save Miss LaRue because she doesn't have a good, she doesn't see like both sides, and she almost got hit by that bus, and the dog was trying to save her.
Okay, so Ike was trying to save Miss LaRue from getting hit by a bus. But what did she think? He was just being that annoying dog, chasing another dog down the street, right?
Yep.
Okay, page 305. Quietly we'll finish writing that while someone else reads. Keon.
Dear Miss LaRue, the guards here are all caught up on this. Good dog, bad dog, thanks. I hear it's constantly. Good dog, Ike. Don't be a bad dog, Ike. It is really so good to sit still and like a hummus all day. Nevertheless, I refuse to be broken. Miss Klondike has taken my typewriter. She claims to dispute the other dogs. Disturbs the other dogs. Does anybody care that the other dogs disturb me? Yours, Ike.
Okay, I have a question for you. So it's saying, whoever calls their dog good dog, good dog, come here, Cody, come here, good dog. Do you ever do that? Does anybody do that? I do. And then I go, no. When my dog pees on my carpet, no, bad dog, Cinnamon, no. And I start yelling at her like that. Okay, so they're saying all the guards here are caught up with this good dog, bad dog thing. I hear it constantly. Good dog, Ike. Don't be a bad dog, Ike. Okay, so what are they really doing at obedience school? Remember, they're learning how to train him to be a good dog or a bad dog, or from being a bad dog to a good dog. So why are they saying be good dog, don't be a bad dog? Think logically when you would send your dog to obedience school, or when you're training your dog, or if you're speaking to your dog at home. Jesse.
Because if you send them to obedience school, then they should be learning how to be a good dog and not a bad dog.
Right? So it's really helping the dog learn to become a good dog by talking about it, right? And what does he think that they're doing this for? Torturing him! Why do I want to sit and lay down if I don't want to sit and lay down? Why are you making me do all these crazy things? Poor dog. I feel so bad for my dog now. I hope she's not thinking that I'm the worst. Dear Miss Wendorf, right? Okay. So I was wrong about the howling though, but what are his thoughts on howling? Ooh, I just thought of one. I want to know if you come up with it too. Okay, Ava, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that Ike doesn't think his howlings are that loud. And if they are, then they're even. The neighbors are even with Ike because because in the afternoon they wake Ike up with their loud vacuuming.
In the middle of the day. How could they? Well, he's taking his mid-afternoon nap, be woken up by a vacuum, right? How dare they? Okay, I haven't heard any of you two speaking. What are your thoughts on this? No thoughts? No thoughts at all? John, you always have thoughts on this. Okay. Justin, what do you think? He's saying he's not howling that much. And what's really... Okay, Tyler, you tell me.
I think he's trying to get them back.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe he's trying to get them back. Those devils waking me up in my afternoon nap, I'll get them back. I will howl during that night. I don't know, but that's a good thought. I like it. Maybe he is getting back. What else? I mean, could he really just be doing that to get them back? Or, I mean, it said in the beginning, we need to learn to get along here, right? Like, everyone's gonna make noise sometimes, right? What's the big deal? John Matassa, what do you think?
I agree with that, but I think Ike doesn't know how to handle the noise, so he just starts to make more noise.
Ah. Ike doesn't. No, I like that. How to handle. So he makes noise back. Smushy. Sorry if you can't read this. Ike doesn't know how to handle, the noise, so he makes noise back. And that was on page what?
306.
306. Okay. Next page. Brianna.
Dear Miss LaRue, I hate to tell you this, but I am terribly ill. It started in my paw, causing me to limp all day. Later I felt queasy, so that I could barely eat dinner, except for the yummy gravy. Then I began to moan and howl. Finally, I had to be taken to the vet. Dr. Wilfrey claims that he can't find anything wrong with me, but I am certain I have an awful disease. I must come home at once. Honestly yours, Ike.
Do you think he's really sick?
No.
What do you think he's trying to do? John M., thank you.
I think he's trying to fake it so he can come back to his owner.
You what?
He can come back to his owner.
Trying to fake it so he can come back to his owner? What else, Cody?
I think he's trying to make an excuse so he can come back.
Have you ever pretended to be sick? Mom, I don't feel good. I don't want to go to school. I'm nauseous. No. Who's done it? I don't want to know. I agree with you. This is a pretty smart dog, don't you think? I don't want to know. Okay. Next page. So now what is he doing? What is he doing now? What is he doing now? Genius. This is what I used to do with my mom.
He's trying to convince her to come get him.
Secretly, right? What else?
He's trying to persuade her.
Trying to persuade her. How could you forget? I'm such a good boy, right? I always got the ball. When you threw it, I got it back for you every time, except that one time. Jesse's like dying to share.
He's trying to persuade him, so she starts to miss him.
Yes. Oh, I do miss those fun times when I threw the ball at the park with him. Oh, maybe I should just go pick him up. Chloe.
He's homesick, so he wants to go back home.
Well, he's been homesick this entire time, though, hasn't he? This is his last plea. Please get me out of here. I'm such a good dog. Don't forget me. Okay, who wants to read the next one? Talia. A fugitive is someone who escapes from prison, just so you know. Okay, so what happened? He wants to what, Natalie? He's had enough of this place. She hasn't come back to save him, so he is out of here. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Okay.
Oh my God. October 11th, somewhere in America. Dear Miss LaRue, I continue to suffer horribly as I roam this barren wasteland. Who knows where my wanderings will take me now? Hopefully to some place with yummy food. Remember the special treats you used to make for me? I miss them. I miss your nice, comfy apartment. But mostly, I miss you, your sad dog, Ike. P.S. I even miss the Hibbins cats in a way.
We have to pause for lunch. But notice this picture. Does it really look like he is like sad and he's missing the food? I mean, that looks like a delicious hamburger to me. Oh, that's his dream? I don't know.